Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are unboxing and going to do a project with the new Gina K Designs Fuse Foiling System. This is actually the limited release of the Amethyst edition, which actually does make it purple, like in that sticker right there. Usually I believe it just comes in white, but they made a few of these because I do believe that the amethyst / purple is Gina K's like favorite color, so they had a release like this, and then this is like gold foiled right there. I'm in my gold foiling era, folks. Everything that can involve foil, I will try. And this one was extra special as well, being a limited edition release, because it came with extra goodies that are normally not in the box with the Fuse system. So if you know or you don't know, I have never had one of these. So I don't have a mink machine. I don't have the foil heat press mabob either. I don't have a foiling system. So when this one came out in purple, because I always love a good color, and B came with all of this extra stuff, which I'll show you, I was sort of all for it. And then, of course, what always happens is because and I picked mine up at a Cherry on Top, when a Cherry on Top also mentioned that it's limited edition, there's limited quantities, and I do believe it was on a holiday weekend, and there happened to be a discount code for it. I was like, why not? Let's add to the cart tie. So everything was packaged really nicely in that box. I took away that protective seal, and we will start this up. Automatically, what I'm looking at already is just an on-off button in the middle, and then it has 5 levels, I guess, of heat settings. And then there's a jam release button, and then the on-off switch in the back. So fairly simple. Let me show you what comes in it. So you have the owner's manual, of course. You have the carrier sheet. Don't throw this away. This kind of held everything together. The carrier sheet, this goes in there to foil everything. 2 samples of what I think is also these things, these poly glaze. So these images get foiled as well with whatever color foil you put on top. It comes with, I believe this is a sheet of gold and silver. Yes, there's a gold and a silver 6x6 foil sheet in there. And these are all the extras. So we have the poly glaze. There's 10 sheets of this jewel shaped one, this swirl one, 10 sheets, happy swirls. And then also one that says birthday cheer, 10 sheets. So as I understand these once you put the foil on top and feed it through, will come out foiled with whatever color you selected on top. But this on top of it also came with fancy foils. 14 karat and sterling. So once again, this one has 4 sheets of each color, some gold, some silver, and then this one has wild lilac and amazing amethyst. That's the light purple, and then there's also dark purple. So it comes with 4 different colors of foiling. So like all of this was amazing to get in addition. This is all the bonus stuff. So what I'm thinking is, let's foil some things up because I don't know how to do it. So let's learn a little bit together. This is a little bit like intro to a new product. And then with what we make, say like these or something, maybe we can create a simple layout, a simple project, or maybe I should even make a card. I'm not a card maker, but I'll get into foiling. Oh yeah, see? So then it has like a feint of the design, and then you will put that for like a card with whatever color you do. It's really pretty. Okay, so let's plug this in and let's give it a shot and let's see what we can do learning together. Okay, so far what I've done is plug it in, I've turned it on, and then as you hit the green button, it will flash between the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 settings. I put it on 4 because we are going to do one of these polychromo sheets, and this is on a cardstock. And according to the little chart in the owner's manual, 4 is for uncoated cardstock, and then like 3 was for just paper and coated paper, 2 was vellum and glossy surfaces, and 1 was glassine bags and printed overlays. So since I guess the heavier weight, and then 5 would be chipboard and glitter sheets, like if you're foiling with glitter sheets. So we're doing it on 4, and that says once it stops flashing that it's ready to foil. So that is what I've understood so far from the owner's manual. And what I'm deciding is, so I have my carrier sheet, so that's the whole sandwich. So carrier sheet, and then it goes in here. You put in what you're foiling. So we'll foil one of these that came in the sheet, the Happy Swirls. And I do want to use the purple, but you know me and a good foil for gold. And I'm just deciding, do I want to have something with gold, or do I want to have something purple? You know, all right, let's just do purple. Let's do something that matches here. That'll be oh so cute. And like I said, it comes with the light purple, which I believe is the amethyst, and then wild lilac, which is, let me show you for an example, is the deep purple. And then, of course, this stuff is getting stuck. No. All right, so note to self, be gentle with it. Okay, and then here's the deeper purple one. There, do you see the difference? Okay, sorry, I'm new to holding all of these. Dark purple, light purple. Really pretty. Let's go with the light purple. And to be resourceful, how are you going to get that back in with the sticky portion of that? I'm just going to cut it so that it fits this area that we're foiling, so that we don't have no wasting. Okay, so that's what we save. This one we use. Okay, guys, we are learning together. We are learning together. So I understand it. We sandwich it. We layer it on top. We put in carrier sheet. And we feed it through. And it takes it. And leave me a link down, comments down below. Have you ever foiled with a foiling machine before? Like I said, I never had the mink. So I'm hoping it's similar. And what are some techniques, other things I should get? I will also share with you that I picked up, where is it? Maybe we'll try it in this video too. The hot foil gel to hopefully go through a stencil. So maybe we'll give this a try as well and see what comes of it. Is that done? Okay, yeah, that's done. Do I let it cool? Do I already pull it up? It's a little hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hot. Okay. And let's see. So it's just a little warm to the touch. It does look like it's adhered. Look! Oh my God. Look! You guys! I foiled! That's so pretty. Okay, and then this is what's left over too. And so, speaking of my other purchase, hold on. When I hauled the machine with the starter kit, I picked up the Glaze foiling sheets, and this was also an extra add-on when I made my order. I got these because, as I understand it, so you have this one, right? And now it took the purple, and the swirls are purple. But the extra of this, like, not to say you throw this away, you could still sort of use it, but it'll be very hard to use it. And so this now can go straight on these sheets, and it will keep the swirls now white and then foil all of the rest of the purpliness, which would be fantastic to use on additional projects. So let's use this. Again, this is the white Polyglaze. I do believe it also came in black. So that way the white obviously will show through whatever design it is. So you can always have the positive and negative space of it, which I thought was just amazing. And when it came in black too, that way whatever design is on there, hence, will also be black. So it comes in there. And this is part of the whole series. So it does say like Gina K on it. It's part of this whole foiling system, which, don't get me wrong, I do believe is intended for card makers, but I'm a crafter and I like foiling as much of all the things as possible too. So that's why I picked it up. All right, and so let's try this out. This is like technique number 2 about not wasting your foil. So I would almost have this in my arsenal all the time, because exactly that, like, you don't want to waste this, because what would you really do with it? Because then if you did it on another one, like, it wouldn't, you know what I mean, pick up, because you already used some of the foil. So it's smart to have this second option to use the foil that you've already sent through, and that way I have the negative and the positive. All right, so I'm putting it in my carrier sheet, and we are fishing it through. This is really pretty, you guys. I'm gonna foil everything. So that's the thing. I do have an inkjet printer and a laser printer. So what I'm understanding too is that with my laser printed items, which is only black and white for me, I can foil whatever I laser. So we might have to do that little demo too to see how that works. But I think next we're going to do it through a stencil to see how this works. And then I'll print something, and that should give us a couple of examples on how to use this. Why does that feel like it didn't work? It's a little bumpy. Should I send it through again? Let me see. Did I use the wrong side? Oh, I think that's what it is. I used the wrong side, guys. Let's see. Will it work on this? That would have been good to know. I wonder if that's usable still if I used it wrong side. Let's not even test it. See? Learn. We're learning together today, guys. So, hopefully I just did the right side now. Interesting. So there is, not to say a tacky side, it's almost just like it looks like there's a spray adhesive on one side versus the other. So I'm going to see, I should have probably tested it to see if it would stick to that, but we shall learn. And now I have plenty of foil to play with, so this is good. So what I'm wondering about this, I'm going to have to go on their website to see if I have to let this dry a little bit, or if I just run it through a stencil and then foil and put it through. We will be right back with what I learned. And actually, I'll print something out on my laser printer and see it. Oh yeah, so that's definitely what I did, because it already looked wrinkled when I took it out of there, which is why I was like, it didn't stick. This one stuck. So let's do the reveal. Take it out of the carrier sheet, even though now I have sticky stuff on my carrier sheet. And it's going to yes, and look how it clears off the foil sheet. And now you have this side. You guys, look how absolutely beautiful that is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, when you buy this, definitely pick up a pack of this, because that's the only way to use that extra foil. And look, I just have like a little strip left on that piece. So that foil has been completely used, which is no waste in our craft room. This is beautiful. I'm really excited. Now I want to know. Okay, so I've understood a little bit on how to use the hot foil gel. So we're going to do it through a stencil, and we're going to do it on a stamp, you guys. I think I just found 2 tips that I was like, oh my god, that is cool. So classic, like any medium, you're going to find your surface. Okay, I just picked a light pink cardstock, and I gave myself a 4x6 and a 3x4 card. That way we can see if this works. You're going to lay your stencil down. You're going to use it as if it was just a normal medium. It has the consistency, it feels like, of like mayonnaise. Go through your stencil. And similar to, remember the tacky when dry foil medium that I did in another project not too long ago? It goes on white, but you'll know it's ready to put through your machine when it's clear. So we're going to put this through, and then we're going to have to wait a little bit, and then we'll fish it through the machine. Okay. And I thought it came out so pretty. So, like I said, I am in my foiling era. let me know of any other tips you may have for me to foil things, because I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Okay, so we got a nice even application. And what's great to me, don't get me wrong, this one probably not so much, because with this technique and this medium, it has to go through this machine. So when I'm doing art journaling, the other one is still better because I can just add the foil while it's still like in my journal or my book. But for anything that I want to foil with the machine, I can then probably take these papers that we make and then like die cut them or something. You know what I mean? Like use it in a different way so that I still get foiled aspects on things. So let me just throw this in the sink real quick next to me, and I'll show you how we can stamp it. Okay, then as I was understanding from her, she takes her stamps, and she had a feather one, which was actually way more detailed than what I'm going to do. I just wanted to kind of use, if I'm going to use that in a layout, I just wanted to find something that I could have like on another page on my 6x8. So I just looked at my stamps real quick, and I just want to stamp out this big word favorite. And that way this could be like my journaling card to match that, and we'll foil it the same. Even though all these other sentiments could be really good too. So she just takes her stamp, she puts it on a block, she has a dauber, and she had just a small amount like on a plate. So I'm just going to use whatever's left in the cap. Okay, and she just literally just daubed it on it. So you don't want to put it in there. She just, like I said, used enough to have a dauber. Okay, and just put it on there. And like I said, so you see how it's still white, and it has to be clear before we can put it through the machine. And so I'm just getting a nice coat. Hopefully a light coat is all that we need. And we're going to stamp this. And come up, and that's already kind of clear. I hope it's enough to foil. And what I want to do is maybe the little heart too. Just for a little added something. Or should I do the camera? We just click the reason why favorite. Or maybe I'll just do 2 stamps. Favorite. I'll just put the heart. Let's just keep it a little simple because we don't know how this is going to come out. It might be a hodgepodge mess, but we are learning together, and I am showing you other ways to use your machine in case you have one, or in case you're in the market for one. Okay, so I put a little light layer, and let's just have it like on the side. So the heart went over the word favorite. And what I want to see now, let's see, I can do, we'll still use the foil, the purple for that one. Let's use the gold for this one. Okay, let's see how this goes. And this one still has to dry a little bit, but what's going to be cool about it is that you'll get that texture, you know? And we'll foil this one with the purple, so we'll probably have to come back once this one is done and let that dry a little bit more. And then, of course, I probably bought it back in the day, the Deco Foil adhesive pen. This one I don't believe needs this, but like I said, I'm foiling everything now, guys. I'm foiling everything. Hope you're interested in foil. Okay. I can't believe I ruined my carrier sheet on for day 1. I'm sure I can buy other ones because now everything is sticky. All right, ready for the reveal? So it looks like it adhered to it. And oh my God. You can use it with stamps. You guys. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You can foil your stamps. Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm excited. You know what? I want to heat this up a little bit. Let's speed this little drying process on a little bit. Okay, this has now turned clear. As you can see, it's no longer white. So now we can put it through the machine with the foiling. Okay, so let's get our little sandwich made. And I think this one I will do with the purple. I might miss a little bit of it, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's put that through. And here we go. So we've figured out a lot of techniques. Now, the only thing is I'm wondering, do I do a project? Because I'm not a card maker, so I don't have cards really to make unless I just fold some cardstock. But it's the sentiment I'm thinking about. But also because we've only made this, we've made this, so these could be cards. But that's why I made this journaling card. This will be a journaling card, and we could probably do a 6x8 little quick layout featuring these items, and that could be as simple enough. Oh yeah, this looks like it's gonna be good. All right, so it's a little warm, but nothing terrible to touch. Okay, y'all ready? So you can see it sectioned on there. And oh my God! Oh my goodness. You guys. Okay, a little messy there, but overall, oh my God. Do you see? And it's purple, and I got the pink and the purple. This is so cool. Okay, and like with this, once again, we can use it on the poly sheet, which, let's see, where's that one that I kind of messed up when I did it backwards? We'll use it. Was it this one? Yeah, I think this is the one I messed up. But look, we can put this now on there, and then we can use it for something else in the future. Okay, where's the carrier? Where's my messy carrier sheet? Here we go. You guys, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm going to foil everything. I've said it here now. I've said it. I've said it. Or even so, these could be cut down to, oh no, I would only get one. Would it cut down to a 4x6? Oh no, it's not 6. So I could cut it down to just be a journal card, because that could be really pretty too. Okay. Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. This is so cool. Can you see how cool? I'm just trying to like tilt it a little bit in the light, out of the light. Oh my goodness. I want to foil all the things. Okay, so now I can let this one go. Wow. Okay, so I am liking this a lot. The only last thing let's do, I'll come right back. Let me print something on paper through my laser printer and see how that will foil. And then that, I mean, we can just leave this as a how-to video because this is pretty cool. Okay, so I just made real quick a 3x4 journaling card and just typed out "so totally love this story" on my laser printer. Let's use this little piece. Okay, that'll work. Where's my carrier? Man, that carrier sheet, I am constantly losing her. Where did it go? Trying to keep all the foil together. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, the carrier sheet is definitely, I lose it. I lose it. So, remember, so we're trying this for the laser printing aspect. So even if I did say like a full journaling card with text and then print it on the laser and then foil it, woo, that could be pretty. Okay, let's see if this works. It worked. Oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. This is a game changer for me. Look at that. Okay, okay, I figured it out. So I am going to stamp out in this Carrie Bradford outline number extra large 123. We're going to use the rainbow foil to see if this works in this machine. And then I will cut these out and also just hopefully use them in a project coming up, because I think we should leave this video because it might be long after all my demos as a how-to video with this tool. And then I can refer back to it later if I use any of these contents like in a layout. So we are going to do the whole, apply it with the dauber. Stamp it with the dauber. And see if this foil works in this machine, because I don't know. I don't know. I think it looks promising in there. So the foil works in the machine. Oh yeah. Okay, the one is definitely a little shoddy, but it's okay because I can just simple one. Yes. Okay. I just opened up a whole new world of supplies I need in my life. These work in the machine, and I do now have like 4 or 5 of these colors. I can foil anything I want now. This is amazing. You guys, there's no stopping me now. There's no stopping me now. I'm going to foil. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, let's go over what we did in this how-to video. So, we first just use the polymer glaze sheets. These are the pre-packaged ones. They come with 10. I have these 2 sets, and then the set that was the swirl, which the packaging card I cannot find. So we used the foil and foiled those cards out. Beautiful look. That is what they're intended for. We then use the negative piece of foil that this created, and with the help of the poly glaze foiling sheets, we were able to make the negative space. So again, you can make 2 different cards. Like I said, if I'm a card maker, if I had the cards, and then put sentiment, and you can have 2 birthday cards with a similar but different look, and it's amazing. Okay. Then we took that same kind of mentality about foiling and then negative space with the hot foil gel. So it goes through a stencil. It's white when you first apply. It has the texture of mayonnaise. You have to let it dry until it looks clear on your paper. So then you get a look like this that also has that raised, if you can see it, the texture of it going through a stencil. So then once we foiled this through, we have in essence this look. And then with the remainder of that foil, that lavender one, we did the poly sheet again and got the negative space. How cool is that? So same technique with the foil as far as using it once through, getting what you wanted foiled with the design you chose, and then still using that foil instead of having it go to waste on the poly glaze foiling sheets. Amazing. Then I used the dauber and we put the hot foil gel on the stamp, stamped it, and then foiled that through. That opens up so much life into my stamp collection now that I can foil them. The good thing about what I'm realizing with the stamping aspect, because this one was stamped too, is that if you use a hot foil, clearly you have to use it with the hot foiling machine. But remember, I didn't try it with this when I used this dry tacky one. So say for instance you use it, I'm going to have to try it, the dry tacky one, stamp it out, then you just take the foil, remember once it's tacky, and place it, and you're just varnishing kind of the foil into the stamped image. So you may not have to say bust out the heat machine to use it with stamping, but it just does it very fast in essence though too. So these two were just stamping. This was using the foils that come with the system that say for heat transfer, but this was an experiment using the Deco foil, and it says like for fabric and paper transfer sheets, because I just wanted to make sure that this could go into the machine, and it totally does. And I had already bought like 5 of these different rolls and colors to use with the tacky one dry because I love this already. So this can be great, the tacky one dry, say even in your art journaling pages, or say you do a stencil work on a layout and you can't fit it through the heat machine because this is only like 6 or 7 inches wide. That's when you use this one, because you can just varnish the foil onto it. Everything that we did here though was using it through a heat transfer system. And then the ultimate 2 for me, I've never done it. Like I said in the beginning, I don't have a Mink machine. So the printing with your laser printer and then foiling it is also a game changer for me, because if you follow my channel, so if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of memory keeping and my storytelling is long, and I'm always typing out my journaling, for instance, to put on different like story cards that come in kits. But now if I can just put different colored cardstock, say, and have my journaling on it and then run it through here, I can have the text be different colors now. And that sounds so fun for me. So I just did a simple journal card that I'll use in some spot in either Project Life or in a 6x8 layout. And I just wrote out, so totally love the story. And that could be a journaling card for any picture that I have, which is why I kept the sentiment kind of neutral. For these, I have just an idea to cut these out, and I can easily always tell, you know, top 3 memories of the weekend or something, and use these rainbow number 2. It's just so fun. So this, I'm so happy I have. Like I said, I've never had a Mink machine, so now that I have this one, you will see me use it on my projects for sure. And I am so glad to have both of these new gel mediums in my arsenal, because I can use the tacky one dry on layouts that necessarily can't fit through heat transfer. But this one is definitely cool when you want to do these instant ones on a smaller scale. So fun, so cool. I am so happy. So I hope you found this, in essence, tutorial how-to video very helpful. I will leave the links for the new limited edition Fuse. I believe the pack with this, everything I got in it was $69.99. I think that was the price, on a cherry on top. So fun. And I will leave the link to the poly glaze sheets that I had, and then also the hot foil gel medium in case you want to add that to your cart as well. And this was so fun. Thank you so much for joining me. You will see these techniques be used in the future for sure. And thank you for joining me. I think I've said that more than once. Sorry about that. Have a good day. Till next time. Bye.